to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Washington Huskies offense will have the opening possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two.
Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Spencer. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? To slither forward on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Looking for space, it's Casey. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the Big House. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Washington sends out the punt team.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
So the Michigan Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job on the defense being hyperactive.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's McConnell. Pressure coming. got it in the middle. It's Bohannon. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to barge their way in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds Water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard. There he goes! Quick with the spin move. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fights off a defender. And runs through another one. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Madden. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Lost a throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Spencer. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The play-action fake. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, it's Vacano. Looking for a huge play. Got it in stride at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hauls it in, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Huskies will hustle to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Right down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rolling right and going deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense got him at the 27. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle, it's Spencer. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Vacano. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Huge play there into plus territory. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And it's no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. One more snap coming before halftime.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Rams him with the stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Looking for a man. It's McConnell. Trying to make magic with his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun on third down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Bohannon. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Bohannon. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that stuff in the game.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Got a man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. and it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Snap from the gun on third down. Using the quick game. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man quickly. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Spencer. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run.
Turning it on! May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Big kick here. Can claw them ever so closer to that lead, and the crowd trying to rattle this guy.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure.
Snags it down the right side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Casey. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Madden. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to...
Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's McConnell. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll take a deep shot here. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done... it's a running room. Touchdown, Husky. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive, or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead in just a few minutes later? The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And the Wolverines now try to cash in on this big opportunity created by the defense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It's one thing to execute